guys, I'm Kashawn and you are watching The Book Archer. Today I have a quick review for you guys on the book Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rosh. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. This will be a spoiler-free review. No spoilers at all. So this book is set in a fantastical world where the main character, Mira, is a Winterian refugee. In this fantastical world, all the countries are different seasons. So there's winter, spring, summer, and autumn, and it stays that season all year long. So at the start of the book, she's a refugee because the kingdom of spring took over winter like 17 years ago, and all of the Winterian people are enslaved in the country of spring, and they're just fighting to try to get their home back. So that's basically where the story starts off. And from there, action ensues. I think just knowing that is enough, all you need to know going into this book. As far as the world building, it was amazing. That is one of the #1 things that I really enjoyed about the book. It was so much more expansive than just, oh, there are these different countries with different seasons. The way that Sarah Rosh executed it and developed each of these countries was so clever, and I really enjoyed hearing about it. I definitely had a mental image of what the world looked like, and it just makes me want to see it like on film so bad. It's just such an interesting fantasy world and such a unique fantasy world. So I really loved the world building. So if the premise sounded interesting and that's what pulled you in, you will definitely be satisfied with what you get as far as that goes. Secondly, let's talk about the characters, the cast of characters in this book. I really love Mira as a protagonist. I immediately liked her because she just seems like a real down-to-earth person. She has a lot of loyalty to the people around her, but she's different from other female protagonists that we're used to seeing in fantasies and dystopian, just because she still has, you get to hear a lot of her doubts and a lot of her fears. And a lot of times our female protagonists are never scared of anything. They, they have like one flaw, but Mira, she comes across as being very human, and you get to hear about her internal struggles and stuff. So I really enjoyed watching her progress as a character and seeing her have real human reactions. There is a slight love triangle in this book, but it's not overbearing. So if you're not a fan of love triangles, that's not really something that you have to worry about. There are really only a few chapters that really focused on it. It was definitely a side plot to all the other major things that was going on. However, it was still enjoyable to me. Like, I wasn't cringing at those chapters that was focusing on the love triangle. They were actually interesting, and it's one of those love triangles where you like both of the people. Of course, I have a favorite. There is a lot of royalty in this book. There is, you get to see this book, like, it develops so much more than I thought it was going to be the first book in a trilogy. Usually you start a trilogy out, they tell you what the problem is, and then you think, okay, the whole book is going to take them working up to that one problem, right? This book right here is a whirlwind. It was so action-packed. There was so much resolution, and there was so much plot development for this to be the first installment in a trilogy. I was just mind blown about how much you got. Like, if you just wanted to read this book on its own, and then she was like, oh, the sequel's not coming out for a long time, then you can read this and be satisfied, but still be ready to pick up the next book, if that makes sense. It was just such a fulfilling read, and that was really nice to have such a fulfilling read as the first installment. I actually really love this. I love the direction the story is going, and I heard in the second book it will be dual perspectives between our main character and another character that's in the book. So I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see where the story goes. This was a 5 out of 5 star book for me. If you have any more questions about Snow Like Ashes, leave them down in the comment section below. I really want to talk to y'all about it. I really enjoyed this. Are you thinking about picking this up? Have you picked it up? Just let me know. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at theBookArcher. What else do you want to see on this channel? If you have any more video suggestions or things that you want to see, just let me know in the comment section. Bye!